So right now we're going to go over how to remove this back plate. So you can change out this clutch arm or this bracket right here. So first thing you're going to do is on both sides of this bracket there are a set of nuts and bolts that you'll be taking off so you can remove that back bracket. So that's what we're going to do right now. Go ahead and take that out. You can leave the bolt in just so it's easier to take this side out. Now be careful, there's a spring and it's gonna push that whole plate out, so that plate's gonna wanna move out. So there's a spring back here, just make sure you grab the spring. After this comes out, let's take these bolts out. There's one out, there's the other out. This comes out. There's our spring. Make sure you don't lose your spring, you're gonna need that. So you'll have bolt and that. And that. And that. So, and this bracket. To take this piece off, go ahead and that swings independently once you have this out. So that goes in there. So you can just, if you need to take that off, take this. This can actually even stay on there. So if you just need to take this arm off, now you're gonna go ahead and use this. Use this. And this comes out, and that is threaded, so take this all the way out, and that'll come off. Sometimes you have to pull and twist. There we go. Now we're getting it to come out. And there you go. So this is broken. You need to replace this. Take your out, toss it, get your new one. Take your new one. Line your holes up and stick this pin in this hole right here, and then you're gonna go ahead and use your eyesight and line up these holes so you get that through. And you might need to use a wrench to get it all the way through. Nut on the other side. And make sure that's tightened down. Alright. So now this would be back together. Swings freely, we're good. This still swings freely, we're good. Stick that back in there, set that aside. Now for this right here, you need to take this out. Go ahead, and it's gonna be an Allen wrench key. And you're gonna take that out. On the other side of this, there is you can kind of zoom in right here, there is a black flathead that's right on the other side of it. So we're gonna loosen that bit up until we can take that piece out. Once that clears it, that piece will fall. And now you have this piece. In case that piece is broken, you need to replace that piece. That's how you get it out. So to put it back in, you go ahead and use a set of pliers to set it in there. And put your screw on. So line this up. And get that lined up. And if you have another person, it's easier to use two, but you only got one and you can line it up, give it a shot. Alright. So now you got this side in there. It's gonna hold that. Okay. I'm gonna put this part back in to the other side. It's lined up, should go right in there. Beautiful, does. Get it nice and snug and tight. Now we're gonna put this guy back in. And there is a spring that goes right in this hole that pushes this out. And it's tough to slide in there. So a trick that you can try, which I've used, is take a little card and you can depress that spring and it's going to push this side out also. So if you hold it, make sure this bracket's in that hole. We're going to press it against here and work our way up into place. Close. And we're going to put our bolts back in. Line it up. Boom, that's in. All the while holding the card against it so the spring works. So the spring holds it in there. Kind of getting that little snug on there. Take your other one, come on this side, and go ahead and stick that in and try to line this up. Boom, got that in there. Now kind of get those fingers tightened on there, and you can take your card out and that'll hold the spring in there. Now we gotta align this bar. So if you kind of push this handle out, you can align it. What you're gonna wanna do is, to get it lined up correctly, you push this out and you set it basically right against the top part of that pin. So if you can see right there, this is gonna rest basically right against that. And then when we tighten these down, it should put it at the correct angle. And it might move a little bit while you're trying to tighten these, so pay attention if it does. Adjust it. Tighten a little bit, adjust it back. side tight. That's in there tight. Alright. Now we're going to cycle it through, but before we cycle it through, you'll either want to put a can on there to seal the can, or you'll want these to be in the 10 position. So while yours is operational, your pins up here are going to be in the number 2 position, and we're going to want to move it to the 10 position while we do a dry run, just to cycle it through to make sure it's operational. So we'll pull this pin out, put it in the 10, line those up, and we would do the same thing on the other side. You're going to want both sides in the 10 position. Now we're going to turn it on. In a second. Now we should be able to turn it on. It's clicking like that. It's clicking like that, then that means this needs to be adjusted. So we'll go ahead. And it means it's a little bit too low. We need to move it up a little bit higher. So means the pin's not catching in the correct place. So loosen it up a little bit. Loosen the other side a little bit. Should be able to adjust this, so we're gonna make this, moving it to my left, making it a little bit steeper. And now we're gonna try to tighten it down right there. Let's tighten it down this side first. Like that. Tighten down this side. Shut again. So, should go there. Now let's try to give it a full cycle. Should be good to go. That's how you replace either the back arm or the bracket.